Hello everyone, I'm John, this is Sean,
Alright.
and this is Everyday Food Reviews. Today, we're looking at meal deals. Thousands and millions of people every day in Britain go to supermarkets and similar shops for a meal deal. These usually range between £3-5 in price, and we've got 4 of them to show you today, recommended by our friends. Okay, so first up, this was recommended by a mate of mine called John. Now, the sandwich he suggested was a chicken and stuffing, but in this local SPAR to us, they didn't have that. So we picked up a similar alternative, which is this chicken, bacon, and Dijon mustard. Dijon mustard mayonnaise on malted bread. He gets a chocolate muffin with fudge filling. And if he's not getting, he either gets an energy drink or a water. A few of our friends do get energy drinks though, so we decided to mix it up a little bit. And we got his water recommendation on this one. This was £3.50.
Yep.
For the SPAR meal deal. I don't know if it's normal for the SPARs, but it was actually quite difficult to navigate in the SPAR, wasn't it? We had to go here, there, and everywhere just for like different parts of the meal deal.
And the things on the meal deal weren't necessarily
It wasn't very clear,
clearly labelled on the shelves.
And unless it was your normal soft drinks like Coke or Oasis or maybe some other, like maybe a Pepsi or something, all the other drinks are pretty much SPAR branded.
Yeah.
And was there any energy drinks on there? I think it was just the...
I can't remember, to be honest.
Yeah.
But the water, they had...
they had the Smart Water, the
Volvic,
Volvic, things like that, but we were only able to get the SPAR Silverbrook Falls.
Yeah, so that was not impressive. But
No.
yeah, just something to be aware of if you go to the SPAR.
And then I've also got another one from another mate of mine, Matty DC. He likes it when I say that. He gets a chicken, bacon, and lettuce sandwich, which I'm not too happy about that third bit.
From Tesco.
From Tesco, yeah. Sorry, this one's from Tesco. He gets a Monster Ultra energy drink. And something I've not seen before, he gets this Proper he says he gets, it's either the light sea salt, but we managed to pick up this sweet and salty from my local Tesco. So, interesting to try that. What have you got, mate?
Yeah, so another one from Tesco, from my friend Josh. He gets either a chicken and bacon wrap or a hoisin duck wrap. So we went for the hoisin duck because we've already got two chicken and bacon sandwiches. He also normally gets the Mattison's refrigerators, it's like a bag of processed chicken bites, which are quite nice. But the Tesco that we went to didn't have them today; they were out of stock. So we've got Walker's Sensations Thai Sweet Chili. Which I rang him and he said that's what he would get if they didn't have the chicken. Because
I think the chicken bites are quite popular anyway, aren't they? I know it's something I typically always pick up for my snack.
Yeah.
So if they didn't have them, crisps.
Yeah, I started off, I rang him and said, what would you get in Tesco if they didn't have the chicken bites? And he says, I'd be very upset. He eventually recommended those. And he also gets a smoothie rather than an energy drink. So we've got the Naked Green Machine smoothie. These are generally perceived as better value because outside of the meal deal they're marked up as
£2.50 sometimes, aren't they? A lot of the smoothies.
£2.80 this one.
Wow.
But I think everyone knows that the meal deal prices are conflated anyway. So it depends how you look at it. The other one,
just move that out of shot, and then
the other one I've got to show you is from my friend Penny. Did I say the other one was from Josh?
Yes.
Okay. We've not paused at the end of any of these to show the nutritional information. I'll try and fit that in around what you were saying, and I'll fit it in now for the Tesco one I've just shown you. The next one is from the Co-op, from my friend Penny. She didn't recommend a specific sandwich, but I know from our time together in university that's the sort of sandwich you'd go for is an all-day breakfast. Anything with sausage and bacon on is something that she'd get. We've got 2 mini pork pies, and again she would always get the Monster Absolute Zero, but they didn't actually have that at the Co-op, so we've gone for iced caramel coffee instead because
she gets a lot of them from Costa, to be fair, so
yeah,
it's an alternative she would go for.
Yeah, we thought we'd get that because we've already got Monster anyway, and we don't want to just drink energy drinks all day. So we'll show the nutritional information for that in a table now, and we'll also show the previous two if I haven't managed to squeeze that in earlier in the video. So I think we're going to cut now and dish this up on a plate and sample a bit of everything and give our verdicts on which one we think is best in terms of value. Nutrition.
Oh, how much were yours?
The Tesco one was £3, same as your Tesco one.
Yeah.
And the Co-op one was £3.50, the same as your SPAR one.
Oh, okay.
The Co-op one used to be £3.25 to the best of my recollection.
Yeah, I think.
But it's worth noting, if you are getting these Co-op meal deals as a student, if you've got an NUS extra card, I think it is, you get 10% off at the Co-op, which would bring this down to £3.15, which is still more expensive than Tesco, but it's still less than £3.50.
Is there a Co-op on your campus?
Liverpool, yes, there is.
Okay.
There's one on the one side by the.
Okay, so that's good.
Yeah.
So it is. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So let's get these dished up, and we'll see you in a second.
Cheers.
Hello everyone. We're dished up. I think we're going to jump straight in.
Yep.
And try the Matty DC's Tesco meal deal, the chicken bacon lettuce sandwich with proper corn, sweet and salty popcorn, and he was going to get the Monster Energy. Yeah. But there's plenty of reviews of the Monster Energy.
Yeah, we know what that tastes like. We've had a lot of caffeine already today. So we're not going to be sampling that on camera today.
No.
But it's Monster Ultra. It's citrusy, 32 milligrams of caffeine per 100 ml. It's 500 ml can. It's sugar free
and quite readily available everywhere. So it's not something shouldn't have to search high and low for.
No.
Okay, let's get into it then, mate. I took the lettuce off mine, obviously. So yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. One of us should have gone first. I had a lot of the bacon side, to be fair. It's a very nice sandwich. The bread's nice and soft. The bacon's almost like a bit... Could you say crispy?
I wouldn't say crispy. It's a bit smoky, though. It's got a nice flavour to it.
It actually tastes like you're eating bacon, though. Yeah. Chicken's nice. Did it have mayonnaise on it as well?
Yeah, it's got mayonnaise.
Yeah. It's a nice sandwich.
Yeah.
I rate that. It's pretty nice. Let's try some of this popcorn.
I'm quite surprised because I don't usually eat brown bread, but that's quite tasty.
No, I'm not. I'm usually a huge fan of salted popcorn, sweet popcorn or toffee popcorn all day. But
like the butter kissed sort of stuff.
Yeah, that kind of toffee.
Well, I don't eat popcorn a lot in general of any type. But I don't like the way the bits of it get stuck in your teeth. That's just not worth it as a trade-off for me personally.
It's nice though.
It tastes nice. If you like popcorn, I can't see anything wrong with it.
Different alternative as well. Like I bet I can't imagine there's a lot of people who go, let's go and get a meal deal. Let's get popcorn instead of crisps or chocolate or whatever.
It's not very salty and it's not very sweet, but I think it's just enough of both. 135 calories per pack, and it's quite a large bag.
It's a 30-gram bag of popcorn, so which is probably quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that doesn't weigh much compared to, say, the crisps at 40 grams or something, but it's popcorn.
It's pretty airy and light.
Yeah, if you're the sort of person who's going to snack on things for the sake of snacking on things, then popcorn's probably a good option.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd say overall, it's a pretty standard meal deal. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's nothing that stands out as exceptional. The popcorn stands out as a little bit different. But
quite a bit of a novelty.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's exceptional though.
No.
But
should we try the Co-op?
Yeah, we'll try the Co-op one.
That's the all-day breakfast sandwich on white bread.
Yeah.
With pork pie.
With a mini pork pie, and the carton of coffee.
So you do that. I'll have a bite.
Yeah. I think the sandwich actually looks quite impressive. It looks like there's a decent amount of bacon in that for a meal deal sandwich. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll swing this glass over.
I've got my coffee glasses out for it. I think it's got tomato sauce on it as well.
Yeah.
It's nice, that.
This is one I used to get myself, this sandwich. Tesco do a very similar one as well, but I think the one at Tesco is like in a triple pack sort of thing, which is quite nice. It's just more filling. It's obviously a lot more calories though. Like about 50% more, I'd say.
Have a bite of yours and see what you think. It's quite a full sandwich. It's nice. Actually, quite substantial. I think would last you a lot of the day, as it's called an all-day breakfast. Sauce is good. I think sometimes tomato sauce can be a bit funny if it's too tangy or like, you know, it can, yeah, different tomato sauces taste different, but that's quite a nice one with the egg, sausage and bacon.
I think this one's pretty sweet, if anything, but it's nice.
But it's nice because it goes with the saltiness of the bacon and the sausage. That's good, that.
It's got white bread, which is nice, but that might put a lot of people off. If you're looking for a meal deal with something healthy, but it's still processed food at the end of the day. It's still not necessarily going to be more healthy than something like a McDonald's or something. It is still very much processed food, but you do have a lot of options within the scope of what most places offer for it. It's nice.
That's good.
Should we try this coffee?
Yep. Wash some of that sandwich down.
So this is iced coffee caramel frappe from the Co-op. It's a Co-op own brand one. It's fair trade coffee. We should have already put the nutritional information on.
It's nice, that.
Yeah, it's not overly sweet. I was expecting it, like, if you get like I think it's a Starbucks one of these, it's like drinking syrup. But this isn't. This is more like drinking coffee. It's
got a really good balance of sweetness and then like the coffee taste.
Yeah.
I've lost the word for describing how coffee tastes.
Bitter.
Yeah, it's got a really nice, and it's smooth as well.
Yeah, it's very smooth, but it's not like thick like a lot of the caramel sort of coffees can be.
Yeah, because I think a lot of them suffer from becoming too much like milkshakes.
Yeah.
But that's really nice. I rate that.
It's like a milky coffee with a bit of sweetener in it.
It's good. Let's try this pork pie. Not a bad pork pie.
No, it's not.
Instantly, my main thought was it's very full. I know it's a mini pork pie, but it is side to side, completely full, which is good. Sometimes I think, again, talking about things that suffer from a lot of things, like pork pies can generally suffer from a lot of space inside still, and
especially the cheaper ones.
Yeah,
pastry has a nice crunch to it as well. The seasoning in the pork's nice. This is another Co-op own brand one.
Yeah, everything was branded Co-op, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I remember when I used to get the Co-op meal deals, I'd get the satay chicken skewers with the sweet chili dip. But
I think they do one with peanut butter now as well.
Oh, do they?
I think I've seen one with peanut butter. So,
but yeah, these pork pies are nice. I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting much, just mini Co-op pork pies, but it's nice.
Doesn't sound like much, does it? But then it's actually a really good pork pie.
Yeah.
So that's a nice surprise. Okay. Josh's Tesco meal deal, which is the hoisin duck wrap,
the Walker's Sensations, and the
smoothie.
This is another wrap that comes with salad. So
John's has just gone, disappeared, mate.
He's adjusted it accordingly, off camera.
Yeah, it's not the best sight, I'll be honest. I know that, but
we've got a salad here for you to drink there.
It's apple and kiwi, isn't it?
It's apple, kiwi, and pineapple with botanical extracts.
Oh, that's okay. See, I like fruit.
Okay.
And with spirulina and blue-green algae.
I don't know what that means in terms of drink.
It's got algae in it, mate.
I'll take the word for it that that's a good thing and that it's nice and healthy.
Okay.
2 apples, 2.5 apples, 3/4 of a banana, 1/4 of a kiwi, 1/4 of a mango, and 1 slice of pineapple. And then there's sort of little bits. It doesn't specify how much, but there's spinach, ginger, broccoli, and a few other interesting things. Only natural sugars from fruits, which is still actually quite a lot of sugar. Interestingly on this, it gives you the nutritional information for a 150 milliliter serving. It's a 360 milliliter bottle.
That's a bit naughty.
So there are about 2 1/3 servings in one bottle. That's ridiculous. I don't
get that. That just sounds like they're trying to hide the fact that does it have a lot of sugar in it?
Of course, it's got a lot of sugar in it. It's got 17 grams per 150 ml. It says on it.
So 90. So yeah. So on the traffic in Britain, the UK, because some of you outside of the UK might not know, a lot of our food now comes with this traffic light system. So as you can see on the bottom here, it's green and yellow. Green is good for you. Red is bad. And amber's somewhere in the middle. It's amber for sugar.
Yeah.
And it's only not. It's less. What is it? Less than half of the serving.
It says 19% of your daily allowance of sugar. I would assume that if they actually made the serving size half the bottle, which would be 180 millilitres, the sugar would be high enough to be 20% of your daily allowance and would therefore be red. So I think that's very deceptive, and I'm not impressed with that at all. I mean, obviously everyone knows there's a lot of sugar in smoothies. It's just fruit, and there's a lot of sugar in fruit. But I still think that is very misleading. If you're getting a meal deal, it's not because you've got the time to go to the supermarket and spend half an hour in the supermarket deciding what you want to eat. If you were going to do that, you could just cook something. So the fact that they've abused this system that people who get meal deals are using because they're short on time and because they're in a rush, I don't think it's very honourable at all, to be honest. But
I love it when you rant.
We'll see how it tastes.
You're not wrong. You've not even tried your wrap yet. I've tried my wrap and not spoke about it.
I'll speak about it. I'll taste this.
The wrap is very nice. Lots of good flavour. A criticism though, it feels. I mean, oh, maybe it's just mine. I was going to say it doesn't feel very full, but I have took half the salad. Well, all the salad out of it. And looking at yours, it is a lot more full. But the flavour is good, and I don't know. Even looking at yours, it might be too much salad. I don't know. What do you think? Because you're eating it from the perspective of someone normal who's going to eat it with the salad. I can only comment on the meat, and there's a bit of cucumber left in there, which I can just glaze over. But no, it's very nice flavour. It's good.
It's nice.
Meaty.
The cucumber's cut up quite small, which is nice. The lettuce adds a bit of crunch, because without that, it's going to be just sort of... I don't mean it as a criticism, but it is a meal deal wrap. It's kind of mushy duck. It's a mushy wrap. So having a bit of crunch there from the lettuce is a welcome addition. The sauce is nice. It's very sweet. The duck itself has a nice flavour to it. Texture's a bit damp, and sort of mushy, but it's as good as you could expect. I think that wrap's very nice.
Smoothie. Did you speak about this? No, you never did, you? It's very clean. I'll give it that. It does taste very clean.
Also tastes very sweet, which again, obviously, you'd expect. There's a lot of light there coming from the window. That's...
Sorry about that.
No, it's all right. I'm just seeing it on the screen there. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't apologising to you.
Oh, okay. Right. I'm with you.
Yeah, it's very clean tasting. It's nice. It's not. I don't know. I don't think I would probably try and find a different flavour.
I quite like it. But yeah,
maybe one of the orange mango and pineapple ones, or whatever. It's something similar.
Yeah.
Or try one of the innocent ones.
Yeah, when we were in Tesco today, we saw one called Innocent Blue Bolt.
Yeah, that's new. That.
Yeah, that.
I really wanted to get that, but.
Yeah, we're staying true to the recommendation.
Staying true to the recommendations.
Well, as true as we can, given what they actually have in stock today.
That's it, and they had that in stock, and that's what Josh would get.
Yeah.
So fair enough.
Yeah.
Crisps.
These are Walker's Sensations. They're like a premium version of Walker's.
Usually with more exotic flavours. There's a good kick to them. It's Thai sweet chilli. There is a very good kick to them.
Yeah, they're a bit spicier than you'd expect from just a sweet chili flavour. Especially like a Walker's Crisp as well. You wouldn't think they'd be particularly spicy, but
it's nice that they've not rebranded, but kind of showed that it's a more premium brand. Because I think if they were on general sale, people bought them, and they were just your regular packaging, I think a lot of people will be put out by how spicy they are. But the fact that they're called sensations, and you know, it's probably seen as the more exotic flavours. Yeah, it's nice. No,
Yeah,
it's good. That
I'm quite impressed with them.
they're nice. They're nice crisps.
Got a nice texture to them as well. Well, I think the video's going on a bit. We'll move swiftly on to the final.
Yeah, the co-op one.
The SPAR one.
The SPAR one, sorry,
Yeah.
which is a
Chicken, bacon, and Dijon
Dijon mustard mayonnaise sandwich.
Yeah. With a muffin.
With a muffin, which is a bit different.
And a bottle of water that we're not going to sample because it's water, and we're not, reports of the week, we could not get away with doing a review of water. We're not that charming. So
Definitely not. Go on then, get straight into that.
try it. There's the one side of this sandwich is quite dry. It feels noticeably tougher than the other side on mine.
Is that where they've probably been?
Pressed
I
against
think
the
I've got some of
cardboard.
your chicken on mine as well.
Yeah.
On the side of my bread.
So that's a bit concerning straight off the bat. This actually has a proper British type rasher of bacon in it, which is nice. It's like more like real bacon than the sort of processed little strips you normally see.
Like we said, it was a little difficult to navigate, wasn't it? We had to ask the staff. We had to ask the staff where the muffins were. Other recommendations John had for this meal deal was a sausage roll, which you can have instead of the muffin as well. It seemed like there might have been a couple of interesting flavours on the sausage rolls. I think there was like a chicken and chorizo one and
Pork and chorizo.
pork and chorizo. Is that not the same? No. I'll get into this now and see what you think.
I am not impressed with that sandwich one little bit. The one side of the bread is very dry, as I noted before I tasted it. The chicken itself has kind of a plasticky aftertaste. I can't taste much of this Dijon mustard at all. The bacon's quite nice, quite smoky. That's fine, but I think every other thing about this sandwich is disappointing. What do you think? Would you say that's fair, or am I being...
Yeah, I mean, maybe it is a shame that we couldn't get his chicken and stuff in recommendation. Maybe that is different.
Yeah.
However, this particular sandwich we managed to pick up, again, because things were out of stock. Mate, it's so dry. Like you said, that's instantly, the first bite I had, it was just before you picked up on, you couldn't taste much of the Dijon mustard mayonnaise. I'm like, I was checking, if you look at the video, I'm checking the sandwich to see if there's any mustard mayonnaise on it. What a shame. What an absolute shame. The bacon is good. The chicken is dry. The bread isn't great quality.
I think the bacon's the only redeeming feature about that sandwich.
I'm disappointed, man. That had a lot going for it, being chicken bacon and something different in the Dijon mustard mayonnaise. Especially
as it's part of the SPAR meal deal, which is the only one that we've got a sweet treat on in the muffin.
Yeah.
Everything else we've got, we got crisps, we got popcorn, we've got pork pies. It's all very savoury, and yeah. We'll try the muffin though. The muffin could be really good. I think this is fairly local. It's produced somewhere in Lancashire. So I don't know if this...
Do you want to pass me the pot and I'll have a look while you can have a try of that?
I don't know if this is sold in SPARs nationwide. I think it was the same with the sausage rolls we had in the local SPAR. They were sort of locally produced, so I don't know if...
Lancashire, Accrington.
Nationwide they'd have the same things. It's a chocolate chunk muffin, and it's got a fudge filling, which you can see in the cross-section, seeing as we cut it in half. So I'm expecting this to be nice. It comes... One thing to bear in mind, it comes in a little paper thing. It also comes in a single-use plastic dome, which I know that they're local, so they might have certain production limitations, but in this day and age, this sort of packaging is becoming unacceptable. People are much more socially aware about the damage this sort of single-use plastic does to the environment. I'm hoping that if this does taste nice, that they reconsider this packaging, because there is no need to. It keeps the muffin nice and safe. Like, you can hit that quite hard and it doesn't compress. Well, I understand why, but ethically, I think it leaves a lot to be desired.
Best before seafront of the pack, so 7th of October. It's the 2nd today. It's got 5 days on it. I was just wondering, would they be able to get away, like something touching on what you said, would they be able to get away with some kind of cardboard packaging? Obviously, the seal might be a bit loose, so you might not get as many days out of the best before date.
Possibly, yeah.
The muffin's really nice, to be fair. It is. I think it's. I wouldn't say saved the meal deal, but if you get a sandwich that's better, I think John describes this as a game changer with the muffin. The muffin is really good, and I'm not a huge fan of chocolate muffins. I'd always go for a blueberry muffin over a chocolate muffin, but that's really nice. It's really nice soft texture.
Yeah.
The chocolate fudge filling was nice. It was sweet, but then you still got bitterness from the chocolate.
It is really nice.
It's a really good. It's made it less disappointing. It doesn't save the meal deal.
It doesn't. I think the sandwich would have to be at least average for it to have come close to this muffin redeeming anything.
Yeah.
But the sandwich was just too subpar for this to be redeemed by anything.
It's a real shame, because if we were gonna, I don't want to keep waffling on about the sandwich and stuff. So should we talk about what we think was best?
Yeah.
And I wanted to start with the SPAR one because of what I was about to say. Like, up until then, like, if it wasn't for the sandwich, I would probably have said the SPAR was the best one. But the sandwich has just let it down completely. The muffin is probably the best. Oh, I don't know.
I think the muffin's probably my single favourite item. It was nice. The sandwich was too disappointing, and the fact that you've got a very limited range of drinks. You can't even pick water that's not the SPAR own brand water. Compared to anywhere else, especially when the SPAR is £3.50 and Tesco is £3. You can pick any water you want at Tesco.
I think a lot of people in the UK would think that would be the other way around, that you would pay £3 in SPAR and £3.50 in Tesco.
Anyone I know knows that the SPAR is generally overpriced for what it is, but
I don't go there enough, to be fair. So
no, it's I think the SPAR's definitely last place, because the sandwich was awful. And the drink selection was limited. Muffin was very nice. As a single item choice, the muffin was very nice.
So yeah, because of the muffin was so good, it was by a company called Clayton Park. So if you do see those, well worth a try. I would be interested to see what the blueberry muffin's like as well.
I'm probably going to look online after this and see if they do like a cardboard box of half a dozen,
like a selection kind of thing. I think we've said what's the worst. What do you think was the best?
I think the Co-op one.
I was hoping you wouldn't say Co-op, because I wanted to say Co-op as well.
No, well,
that pork pie was really good.
Pork pie was great. Sandwich was great. It's got just about the right amount of everything. Right amount of egg, right amount of sausage, bacon.
Yeah.
From your point of view, it's got no salad on that you need to take off.
Yeah.
It's got white bread, which I prefer. I get that it's not as good for you, but again, like it's a meal deal. It's all processed food anyway.
Yeah. And it's $3.50 as well.
$3.50.
So in terms of value, it was compared to the SPAR one. Smashes the SPAR one.
Obviously, compared to Tesco, it's questionable as to whether it's sort of 50p better. I mean, that's like nearly 20% more expensive. Is it 20% better? Maybe.
And the coffee was good.
Coffee was impressive.
The iced coffee was good. And if you wanted to, I think Co-op definitely has more selection on drinks as well. Like, I think you can pretty much get any drink that Co-op sell.
Yeah.
Like I said, just for the purpose of switching it up a bit, we didn't just want to review 3 energy drinks with the meal deal. So
yeah. I think it's the Co-op. Everything about it exceeded expectations.
Yeah.
Tesco. There was nothing wrong with Tesco, but everything about it only, in my opinion, met expectations. It was fine. It was £3.
It is an average £3 meal deal, isn't it?
Exactly. There was nothing whatsoever wrong with it, not like the SPAR.
But what the redeeming feature of Tesco is choice, especially at bigger Tesco's. I know you can get sushi. You've got different wraps. You've got big sandwiches.
The pasta salad.
The pasta salad. So yeah, it's, in terms of Tesco meal deals, the choice, especially if you go to a big one, the one where I live, it isn't very big at all.
No.
If you went to,
still had more choice than the SPAR though, and it was still clearer than the SPAR which things were on the meal deal. That's worth noting.
Yeah, the whole crisp was like a 5 by, like almost like a 5 by 5 thing with all the crisps.
By the magazine
popcorn.
wraps.
Yeah, just £3 meal deal, £3 meal. You know, just clearly stating what was in it. So yeah, I think it's a win for Co-op.
Yeah,
it's a good result for Tesco.
Yeah,
SPAR's big disappointment.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, obviously as well, the other things to note with our judgments is that these are based on recommendations from our friends. So someone else could go to Tesco and have something that is game changing, or
I get sushi a lot of the time from Tesco.
Yeah,
you can usually get the big packs of sushi on the meal deal. So
yeah, but was it John who said to go to the SPAR?
John said go to the SPAR, yeah.
Yeah, John said about 8 different things that he gets from the SPAR. So we tried to just take an average of them. I don't know if one of them might have actually been more than disappointing, but this one wasn't. The muffin was good though, I'll get that again. I think we've gone on for a long time now. If you're still watching, thanks for staying with us.
Yeah. Leave a comment about meal deals that you like.
Yeah, absolutely. If you've got any other recommendations for a similar video, if you like the longer form factor. If not, if you don't like the longer form factor, let us know, because we can do meal deal reviews again and just review one meal deal at a time. And then
we'll call this a meal deal special line because it has gone on for a bit longer.
Yeah, well, this is like a shootout competition sort of thing. Was what we had in mind. So yeah, if you like the longer format, we can do this again with 4 meal deals or whatever. If you don't, let us know and we'll just do one in the future and keep it.
Like we could just go to M&S, do M&S one, Sainsbury's one, Boots one kind of thing.
Yeah.
So.
Specific recommendations would be good though, because the reason I didn't want to do meal deal reviews to start with is because it's like there's just too much choice, and the onus then is on us to choose which one. I can't say, oh, Tesco meal deals aren't very good because I've picked something that's really bad. We need personal recommendations from people who say this is good. So we've got actual specific recommendations that are representative of the best that each place has to offer. So that's what we'd appreciate if you've got any of those. So yeah, let us know and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
See you next time.